My movie pick of the week is one that I absolutely fell in love with. I knew about it several months ago from my LA connection. I knew this was going to be a hot movie, and it will be. I guarantee this will be a top movie for 2011. Starring Matt Damon, Emily Blunt, Anthony Mackie, and John Slattery. Is called The Adjustment Bureau. It's rated PG-13. Comes out March 4th. Of 2011, and the premise of the movie is fate. You and I live a life of whatever. Dave's life is chaotic hell from the time I wake up till the time I go to bed. But there is a certain amount of fate, and I mean, all of us can look at our lives and say, "My God, if I turned left instead of right, I wouldn't have done this, I wouldn't have done that." I can sit there and honestly say, even though I've been married 5 times, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have to say that I don't regret any of the relationships that I ever had in my life. Why? Because I wouldn't be where I am right now today. Now, not that that's something that's overwhelmingly joyous in my life, but I wouldn't be enjoying my 2 sons as they were. I wouldn't be, having a girlfriend, Jessica Rabbit, that I have a lot of fun with. I just wouldn't be where I am right now sitting today as I'm doing this movie review if I didn't have a certain amount of luck, I guess, to a degree, but fate to a degree also, because if any one thing along my lifeline in the last, let's say, 30 or 40 years, I mean, even probably before that if you want to go that far, but if anything changed, if I just did one little thing different, I wouldn't be where I am today. Maybe I wouldn't have my 2 sons. Maybe I would have been married 5 times. I mean, but that's what fate really is, And the premise of this movie is interesting because it's like an organization that controls people's fate. And Matt Damon is a politician. He's running for office. He meets this beautiful ballerina who's played by Emily Blunt. He gets smitten with her. And, sparks start flying. Well, along the way, he meets the people that are controlling everyone's fate. And, his fate line is not supposed to intertwine with hers. So he gets into dilemmas. And the dilemma is that he has to make a decision that if he follows the course that he has chosen with the girl, he doesn't realize his expectations. She possibly doesn't realize her expectations. And I'm not giving anything away. But if he doesn't, then maybe everything is the way it's supposed to be and the way it's planned out. Now, here's the question, folks. It's not a matter of that this is a movie about a fantasy scenario about fate, but put yourself in their shoes. You're faced with a thing of where you have someone that you love or that you care about or whatever. Someone comes along and says, look, you give this chick up, you give this guy up, and this is what's going to be, all these wonderful things are going to happen to you. Now, are you going to allow your life to be run by a line that is predictable and gives you all this wonderful things? Or are you going to, live your life by your heart? And that's the heart, if you will, no pun intended, of this movie. Do you do things for love, or do you do things because it's the way it's supposed to be in your life? And that's what I love about this movie, the choices that Matt Damon makes, Emily Blunt, and all the evil forces that come and try to distract him from what he believes is his destiny. And that's what makes this a great movie. 3 rabbits up for Dave, no question about it. If you don't know anything about the Adjustment Bureau, watch this.
You're that guy running for Senate, aren't you?
I am that guy, yeah. Are you a registered New York voter?
Do I sound like I am?
David!
I gotta go. Sorry.
How was that? I don't know.
Let's race.
You challenged me in those shoes?
are the people who make sure things happen according to plan.
We monitor the entire world.
Can't outrun your fate, David.
You've just seen behind a curtain that you weren't even supposed to know existed. This is your plan, and we're determined to keep it that way. You bumped into a woman this morning on the bus.
Were you just staring at my legs?
I was defenseless against the dress. What does that have to do with anything? Your path through the world is supposed to have been adjusted. You weren't ever supposed to see her again.
If you truly love her, just walk away.
If you stay with her, it not only kills your dreams, it kills hers.
I don't care what you put in my way. I'm not giving up.
They're making a run for it.
What the hell is going on?
I need you to trust me.
Okay.
All I have are the choices I make, and I choose her.
Just remember, we tried to reason with you.
All right, there you go. The Adjustment Bureau, 3 strong rabbits up, almost a 3 1/4 rabbit up. PG-13 comes out March 4th, 2011. Matt Damon, Emily Blunt, Anthony Mackie, and John Slattery comprise the main cast. And you're going to absolutely love this movie. It's kind of a chick flick, but the science fiction kind of, off the wall action movie. It's kind of a combination of everything. This is one that I think men and women will both enjoy.